I started the company because I'd been using a van for several years, living in one, racing out of it, and I thought it would be a fun hobby to kind of pass the time while this COVID thing went down. So my thinking was, I'll just build a few vans for some of my racing buddies, and then I'll go back to work when all this is over. 3 years later, here we are. I don't see any end in sight, and I'm having a blast, so we're just rolling with it. Literally. I'm Tim Hines. I run Adrenaline Vans.
Tim and I met, we'd been following each other on social media for quite a while. I'd noticed he had left a big position that he'd been doing for a long time with the company he was with, ironically the same company I was with, and reached out and tried to get him to go for a motorcycle ride, and started riding bikes a bunch, getting together and doing that. I let him ride my brand new 790 the first time I met him. Tim quickly figured out how to turn rally mode on. I'm Josh Henderson, I'm the sales manager for Adrenaline Vans. I help customers figure out their needs, help decide what they want to do from an upfitting standpoint, whether it's bumpers or suspension, so they can use their van to its fullest potential and what they need it for.
I'm Steve Hauk, and I've been with Adrenaline since its inception. Tim and I met, and our stories differ a little bit on this, but the way it goes was he was severely stuck in the mud, and I was driving by and was able to pull him out of the mud, and ever since then it's just basically been pulling Tim out of the mud. We wanted a van that would take us anywhere to do anything we wanted, and the cool thing is that we have in common is adrenaline. You know, we're not just out there camping or hiking and stuff like that. These are purpose-built vehicles for a lifestyle of kind of getting after it. You know, staying on the gas and being out there doing fun stuff.
We need another one so we make it up this
Oh! Yeah! I made it first time. I don't know what the problem is here.
Peer pressure.
It seemed pretty straightforward to me. Always the bike's fault.
Lost all the traction.
Oh my God. No traction, rocks, baby heads everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a war zone up there.
Yeah.
It's a war zone.
Lost a lot of good men out there.
Yeah. You got the old sneak attack, I get it. I see how that is. Been there.
Yeah, so we did it's called the Revel Moto Rally. A buddy of ours puts it on, and it's a bunch of vans and a bunch of dirt bikes out in the desert in Utah. So it was perfect. And we took all three of our rigs out, and it was the first time I think that all three of us had our rigs out together with bikes.
In road,
in riding season, you know, in road. And so we just rode dirt bikes all day, and then hung out the vans at night, and sat around the campfire.
Tried particularly hard to not talk about vans.
Yeah.
It was sort of like the point is to go and, yeah, you have vans. We're in vans, but to go ride, you know. All these industry guys, we rarely get a chance to go out and just be on bikes, you know, and have fun and bullshit.
And not have to try and sell something.
Yeah.
Talk shop.
Talk shop. Yeah,
So
answer questions.
That was kind of the camp rule, and it was magnificent. Just go ride, have fun, be with your buddies.
Yeah.
Watch Tim crash a bunch.
Yeah.
Totally broke up his 450. Hasn't ridden it since.
I had my RMZ 450 that looked just like this, like that clean, and it's destroyed after one weekend.
It was a great trail.
One
It's a lot
weekend.
of fun. We should go do that one again.
No, never going
That
back.
bike looks really ready for it.
Nope. Even though we have such different backgrounds in how we got into motorsports, it didn't matter. The van was this common denominator that no matter the bike, no matter the style of riding, it allowed us to just load all of our stuff and quickly go and enjoy our sports. And also go enjoy them together. You know, like here we have multiple street bikes and a couple of dual sports and some off-road bikes, but we're all still enjoying camping in the same area. We can all leave from the same spot and go ride and enjoy our respective styles of riding, but it didn't really matter where we started. The vans just kind of tied it all together. We done talking about vans now?
Yeah.